We all need to be snapped out of it, man. That's why I love doing these Sunday charge ups. It realigns me, it recalibrates me. Cut the shit out, wash your hands of the week that's passed. Now it's the week ahead. We all need that. The key to moving forward in life, whether you're in a career or running a business, is system, processes, and people. So that's the order of things, that's how you're doing them, and that's who's doing them. The end. And if you can't do this with your administration work and get someone on that's not financially viable for you, or your position does not require or entail bringing someone else on in a business, you're part of a business or company, no worries, mate. All you need to focus on is this. Build better systems and processes so you can cut down your admin work, which might be 12 hours, to 8. You've just bought 4 hours back. Don't just do something because it gets the job done. Ask yourself the question, how can I do it better? Next point. Better habits, routine for better exercise and nutrition. Need to get into an exercise and nutrition routine and better time habits. Always trying to do too much and then drop for my own time or self. So always trying to do too much and then dropping your own time for yourself. This is a key for all of you. This is why I'm doing this, because it'll resonate with a lot of you. Don't replace, reposition. If you aim to train in the morning at 6 a.m., something happened with your wife, with the children, with work, no worries. You're not replacing it, you're repositioning. Okay, cool. I'm going to give you this now, but I fucking need this then. I'm not going to train at 6 a.m., but I'm training at 5 p.m. We have dinner at 5:30 with the kids. No worries. I'm going to be late to dinner tonight, or I'm going to get a quick half an hour session in. I'm going to go and then go for a walk after dinner. Fellas, when it comes to habits, routines, and especially exercise, don't replace. All you're doing is repositioning. It's like habits, good and bad. When you take a bad out, you have time to add in a good habit. Don't just load more. If you're bringing something in, get this back. When will I get this back for me? That's you, Sean McLaren. Phil Wapner, everything's piling up under the pump with work, training, housework. Fuck, outsource that, man. It's not that you can't do it. Just get a cleaner. Our cleaner's $50 a week. Could be $50 a fortnight if that serves you better. We get someone to cut our grass on the front lawn. I do the backyard, but the front lawn, it's just, it's barely, it's grass, a bit of dirt, some weeds. It's so easy, and it's so easy to do, but it's not worth my time to do it. So we get someone else in to do the front, and I look after the backyard and do all the landscaping, all that sort of stuff. Like, that's what I do. We pay someone else once every 3 weeks. The grass doesn't grow that fast there. Sun just sets there in the evening. Done. Like, I'm telling you, man, there's so much power to that. You think things are piling on. What can I outsource? This is almost similar to here, the 4Ds, but it's not part of the service in your work or organization. It's your life. Get time back, man. Get time back. Point number 4. I'm so time poor and have way too much work to deliver. Well, reinforce point 1 again. Can you get an assistant? Can you get someone else? 4Ds. Do it, document, get the data together, and then delegate it. Can someone else do this for you? And then boundaries. I'm so time poor and have way too much to deliver at work. You got to set boundaries. You can't, like, fellas, I say this with respect because I value you and your investment. I could have way more fucking money than I do now. It's not worth it to me. It is not worth it. It'd be a fucking nightmare. I wouldn't see my family. I'd be a yes man to everyone. We'd have a gold, silver, bronze, fucking wood, iron bark, water, stone, oxygen membership, like $3 a year. It would be a nightmare. It doesn't make sense to me. Don't be a yes man and just chase the dollar. Money is a tool. Money is leverage. Money is important for certain things. When it comes to responsibilities, duties, and commitments, I get that. But you can't be a yes man. One of our guys used to be here, Davo, great guy, cleaning business. All he needs is 3 massive clients. No worries. Build your profile, your branding, your portfolio, network, and get 3 big clients. Don't have 20. You've got a whole team of cleaning. Wouldn't you rather have 3 massive clients? Because he wanted to double his turnover, but actually remove the stress more importantly. Have 3 massive clients where you clean there 5 days a week. Consistent, rhythm, relationships. That's for you, Mark Tisdale. Don't be a yes man. Like, you can't. Loco, need to kick the after work beers. Just a bad habit. Yes, it is. Come on, man. No beers for the rest of January. You're a tough and strong man. I mean, you all are. But the reason why I'm giving you that name and that shout out, Lachlan, is because you don't need the beers, man. Fuck them off. No more for January. No more. Dave, boundaries. Create more time away from work. Time management has been very poor. I spoke to you earlier about this, Dave, to you. Boundaries. Don't be a yes man. It's hard. I don't know if it's How to Win Friends and Influence People, any one of those books behind me, but essentially building good boundaries is setting respect for yourself and saying a healthy no, because on the other side of that no, you've provided a solution or opportunity. That doesn't mean you kick the can down the road or string them along, but essentially it could be, yeah, absolutely. Look, I'd love to do a quote for you. I've got dinner with the family tonight at 6 p.m. I'm shutting up at 4:30. I know you won't be there then, but that's okay. When can we do this? I can come around tomorrow morning at 7, 12, and 4. Which one of those works for you? I'm telling you, man, they will reposition. Well, will 7 already leave for work? It'll only be a 15-minute check. I'll try and make it 6:45. Okay, done. You can't yet? No worries. I can't go to dinner tonight. I've got to go quote this carpet job I need to do at 6 p.m. because that's the only time I'll be home. That's an excuse. You make them work around you. It's respectful. Like, I'm not sitting here going, hey guys, when do you want the Sunday chart up? Do you want it at 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 10:30? Let's change it every week. Let's do a vote. This is it. We fucking commit. This is our time together. You should do the same for yourself. Final one, want to build on managing my stress and how this benefits being productive and focused. That comes down to you asking quality questions of yourself. Managing stress. What's causing the stress? Why is it causing stress? What are you doing to create space? Is it Lego, paint, fish, bike ride, motorbike, motorboat? Maybe not that. But the point is, why? And what are you doing about it? Managing stress. Where's this stress coming from? Why? Well, let's go upstream. All of you guys, the lowest common denominator in your tribe score this week is energy. What's energy? It's a reflection of night routine, morning routine. That ties into habits as well, but your training, your nutrition, your stress scores, or sleep readiness. Like, this is you, the vessel. You're the vessel of life. If you're 80%, that's okay. But you can only give 100 over 80, 87%. 53%. Don't fall into that trap. What are your revelations and takeaways so far, man? Is this making sense? Is this helping you? I'm directly reflecting your answers in the weekly temple and giving you short, sharp strategies on which, whether you have a pen, pencil or not, you can immediately apply. Phil, absolutely, man. Fuck, I tell you, mate, like, it's, I don't know, like, what, over a year, you might have a few $100 left, less in the, like, it's negligible. It's a non-event. My wife was hesitant. You know what, with women, they clean the house before the cleaner comes. No. This is it. Now she's friends with our cleaner, Kez. She's a great woman, like an awesome woman. She buys the kids fucking birthday presents and shit. We give her extra work. We give her birthday and Christmas presents. Like, it's crazy, man. You know, same with a nanny. Like, we're looking for one. And Corinne's cautious and probably more protective of me, and I get that. But essentially, man, like, there is one girl who's at daycare and she's looking for extra work. We might explore that. That'll just help us have honey and handsome time where we can just go and have dinner again. Like, go out and eat slowly, right? Let's eat slowly. Let's eat for 5 minutes. This is very powerful stuff, boys, because you know what? All this stuff that you've written here, same happens to me. Let's move forward and we'll wrap this up in an amazing way. I'll have another drink if I can feel myself getting even more burnt. Dealing with dark times, mindset, that's habits. That was habit building. Mindset, dealing with dark times when I slip into depression or a depressive state, or I'm feeling depressed. We can all feel depressed. Environment and flushing. You've got to flush that out of you. Whether it's writing's phenomenal. You can write some fucking crazy shit, man, and breathe and be gone of it. You need to flush it out of your system. It could be other people. It could be the tribe, but I'm cautious of this. And I know you are all as well. The tribe is a positive place with optimism and driving actions. So if we do this in the tribe, hey, I was feeling this way, but this is what I did about it. There's got to be value, fellas, both ways. I'm sure you appreciate and respect that, but that's true because you will feel better because you can be like, I was here and then I was here. Yes, you've got to flush it. Like, if you're feeling that way, you've got to flush that shit out of your system. Exercise, shifting the chemical state. So your endorphins, obviously, oxytocin, connect with people, serotonin. You need more stability in your life to be on the level. You know, like these are all powerful things. That they really are. And dopamine, they're the 4 happy hormones. I forgot that one. And dopamine's achievement. Okay, cool. I'm going to go out for this bike ride. I'm going to go out for a walk. I'm going to go for a walk along the beach or out in the bush or a bush trail. You've got to change your environment and you've got to flush that out of your system. Not isolate, not go it alone. This is something I want to dive into. There's a very powerful piece by Justin Andrews talking about a holistic nature and approach. I'm not getting where I need to be in my life and in my soul. I appreciate that, man. Not sure what my purpose is in life, and I'm searching, but it's hard to find where my happy place is. Justin's been in a tough spot, you know. He's been, working in different states to where his family is. This is something I might expand on and do a podcast about, but essentially, I see 2 triangles crossing over here, Justin. There's one for work. They're all connected to you. 3 things to ask yourself a lot of the time, and sometimes you get them, maybe you won't, but the work you do, can you bring a higher level of value to the world and develop that skill set? And is it valued by others? Do you like or love what you do so you're actually enjoying it? What brings joy? This is work. Can it be monetized as a resource that we use on this planet to sustain and fulfill certain needs and requirements of life? Work life. What value can you and do you bring to the family? What do you love doing with your family? And what memory or memories do you want to have with your family? This is the hard part, fellas. When you're talking about fulfillment, finding your purpose, joy in life, what are you doing? Can it provide some sort of financial benefit in what you're doing with your work, your business, your career, whatever you might do? Because that's important. That's an important thing. You're giving time and energy. Does it create value? Can you increase and improve that value? Because if anyone does anything better, it's more enjoyable. Like, think about that. You can do some pretty simple or other jobs you might not necessarily enjoy. If you fucking dominate and own them and you're the best, you'll enjoy it more. Can you monetize it? Does it bring value? Do you enjoy it? with your family? What value can you bring and get from your family? Do you love what you're doing in those experiences and what you're creating with them, with the memories? So when it comes to your work, value, love or like or enjoy it. Can it be monetized to sustain life as a human in society like we are? And then the overlapping triangle is, what value do I want in my life? These are more questions. What value do I want with my family and want to bring and give and offer? Is it time? Is it experiences? What type of experience? Okay, what sort of memories can I make and do I want to create with them? What do I love doing them with them? And what love do I want and need from them? It's really hard, like, to say what my purpose in life is. I mean, this found me essentially, but fuck, I've chopped and changed a lot, man. Like I've refined, adjusted, changed, innovated. Like even in this alone for the last 4 years with RDM and HPF. And before that, did lots of various other online programs and things in my gyms. But even the last 4 years, it's probably been 100 tweaks and changes. That's 2 a month. Like that's pretty fucking crazy. So fellas, you got to be willing to innovate, adapt, adjust, change, be agile. I'm not saying you should all just quit your jobs tomorrow. I'm going to do this now. Like I really want to go caravanning with my family, and I've got the agility to do that with the current model of service I give and some, to see you all and get around to catching up with a lot of other fathers in person. But essentially, I'm not just dropping you on, okay, this is it, let's just fucking do it. Like, it's not just emotions. You've got to be smart about this. That's why these triangles are important. Let me work on it. This could become a podcast episode. What brings joy? Because work is a large part of our life, man. That's probably a question you need to ask yourself. What am I currently doing? Next point, I need to recalibrate my self-belief, enabling me to have the confidence, motivation, concentrate on all areas, family, self, and service. Mindset has a massive way on that. If it's poor and negative, you go down that path easily. If you've got good self-talk, everything becomes a bit easier. Absolutely. You know, like questioning the bad, you need to question that. Corinne just had a little moment. It was yesterday. I said, okay, well, what good's it going to do you continually thinking like that? I could just see it. She's like, it wasn't like, oh, yeah, you're right. I was like, oh, yeah. We all need to be snapped out of it, man. That's why I love doing these Sunday charge-ups. It realigns me. It recalibrates me. Cut the shit out. Wash your hands of the week that's passed. Now it's the week ahead. We all need that. Question the bad that you dish up on yourself. Why are you saying this to yourself? Why is that relevant? What good is it doing by speaking those words to yourself and speaking to yourself like that? And highlight the good and submit the ego. These Sunday charge-ups can be the most amazing, powerful sessions in your life every single Sunday. If you want them to be, if you choose them to be, if you find that one gold nugget and you take action. It's got nothing to do with me. Everything I'm giving as a filtration system is a message and a service from all of you to reflect the greatness you all have inside you, which is a skill set that Alex has developed over time. Alex isn't here right now. This is the message giving you exactly what you need, reflecting as a skill set. The conscious mind works at 40 bits a second. That's fuck all. Like, this is subconscious. This is taking in. This is living and breathing. No self-sabotage, boys. Question the bad, highlight the good. Improving my mindset and personal development is an area that would help assist and define future directions for me in business. Tim Blackadder, absolutely. So you just got to stay consistent, man. Stay consistent and keep dusting. That's it. Keep dusting. What do you mean now? Well, I'm not going to draw it. You've got this big fucking T-Rex, and at the moment, you've got your dusting brush, the old fossil, and you're here. Just keep dusting, mate. You'll find the answer. Just keep chipping away with your business, your work, improving things with your wife, daily communication, contact, appreciation. Just keep dusting, man. Keep that fucking brush going. And I'm telling you, you will find your path. You will find the answer. We'll catch up in Kosciuszko. We'll talk more about the business and gift you have with your videography work, but just keep chipping away. Bruce Withers, mindset, again, massive sway in how you respond. If you have good self-talk, yes, I agree. There's always a choice. Men, there's always a choice. Always a choice. You choose to highlight the shit and put yourself down. You choose to reflect and learn from the shit and lift yourself up. There's always a choice. Boys, key takeaways, revelations as we start to wrap this up. Final point, relationships. There's no singular. I read through everyone's stuff here, and this is just some key points to go through. You may let go of things so you can both move forward. She might not. That's her choice. That's frustrating. It's hard. I get that. So you might let it go. She might not. She might hold on for a bit longer. She may take your actions, past or present, personal, but you shouldn't. Take her reaction to your actions, take her outburst to your actions, take her dishing out on her opinions of your actions. You shouldn't take them personally, because if you're continually improving and building, one set of actions alone doesn't define you, whether it was 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years ago. When it comes to women, fellas, you need to pin down the facts, not in a robotic, aggressive, or heated way, in a cool, calm, collected state. Pin down the facts needed to change the feelings and get examples. Okay, I get that. There's obviously an irritation that I have with you. What are the facts? What do you need? What do you need from me to change your feelings about this certain circumstance or this certain thing or this situation or this day of the week? What do you need? Please give me some examples. When you're doing that, you are laying down arms. You're not vulnerable. You're getting power back because you're seeking clarity and truth. If you don't get that back, it's important to reaffirm that to repeat that, please. This is important for both of us. Otherwise, what will happen if we don't get clear on this? Well, you'll keep feeling this way, won't you? So please, I'm not being a smart ass. I need you to show me. What does this look like? What do you want? Because if we can't organize a way that I can come to the table and help you because we don't have clarity, then things won't change. Is that what you want? Is this a power you want to try and hold over me for a long period of time? Is that why you won't give me examples? Okay, well, let's get clear. Generally, it's got to be a different environment if there's a certain area of the house that has history of heated discussions or arguments. Be fair and declare fairness. That's what I said just then. That was my point. Be fair, but also declare that fairness. Well, hang on a minute. Like, if I don't know what's important for us to move forward together, that's not fair on you or me in how we can move forward. Put your pants back on. She has a pair of pants that she should wear. And if she tries to give it to you, don't take it. There's a hidden deal under the table. This is hypothetically. This isn't talking about sex. Put your pants back on. No woman should wear two pairs of pants in the house. And yours shouldn't be dropped. And it's like, I'm drifting. I don't know where I stand in this family or household. No. Put your pair back on. Those with self-respect get it. Those with self-respect get respect with time. Healthy boundaries, healthy no's. On the opposite of the no, it's healthy because you provide a solution or an alternative. Energy, needs, emotions. Because this is the beautiful part, men, unless your wife wants to openly become a hypocrite. When you are vulnerable and you're asking for the facts that need to be true and the feelings and the examples, that gives you leverage. We're husband and wife. We're in this together. I'm willing to do this for you. So for me, this is important. I need this time. I need to make sure I'm training and looking after my body. I'd love for us to change up our nutrition a little bit so I can have these meals in the household. Is that okay? Because when you give, you can also ask. When you're transparent enough to let the walls down and be receptive enough to get the feedback and to start working on that, you're gaining leverage and runs on the board to then ask for that in return. It doesn't mean it comes tomorrow. I've done that, you've done this, right? Let's square that away. It's not zero accounting system, but essentially you are repositioning yourself in a much better way. Final point, to be stable. Be stable. Own what's yours and support what isn't. There's a big difference between support and ownership. Own what's yours and support what isn't, which means when things are happening with your wife and you don't take it personally, you're no longer standing in front of her. You're not the target. You don't have the red flag in front of the bull. You're supporting her. Of course, I support you. I'm supporting you. I can't take ownership over this because I've done this, and this. This is what we spoke about. And we've got the whiteboard. This is our honey and handsome time. The last 2 weeks, like, you've cancelled our honey and handsome time. Like, I'm coming to the table. So I support your feelings and how everything's going on, but I've got to wash my hands of this as well. This is on you. And I've said that to Corinne. This is how you made me feel. Corinne, this is how you chose to feel. Now, I understand. I've said this to Corinne. I said it to her today. Just talking examples, because she brought up an example of a parent. I said, look, Corinne, my values and my integrity out of love and what's good and leadership and moving forward as a man for the children and other things, they may get in the way of your feelings at times. So I might do something that has personal value and integrity to me that upsets you. And I understand that. And I support that. You feel and you have feelings and you feel that way. But Corinne, they're your feelings to have. Like, if it's something that's important for me, my integrity, my values, I'm going to Kosciuszko for 5 days and you're going to be alone with the kids for 5 days. I understand it's not easy for you, but it's not my problem. It probably will be when I get home, but it's not my problem. So get your parents up, organize Kez to clean that week, do what you need to. Organize Marty's meals, Activate Foods. You know, we like using them. They're on the coast. They've got some good meals. Awesome. Get them so you don't have to cook as many dinners. Let's navigate this and get some damage control. But you choose to be upset. And she's not upset, just to paint the happy ending on that, because she understands that. That takes time, boys. Like, that's runs on the board. It does take time. I'm not saying I'm the fucking man, but I am in a lot of ways when it comes to now seeing and having the foresight, because this is a skill set. This is really a skill set. I'm telling you, man, communication, relationships are a skill set. When you develop this, you'll be like, fucking dodge that bullet there, man. I missed that. I got this. All of it. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, but you just get in this rhythm. You get in a rhythm. That's why we're here. Love the feedback, men. Love the feedback. Riding the waves as we wrap this up, because life is like the ocean. You're a part of that because you're in it, but it can also tear you apart because you're in it. That's a good quote. I should probably write that down. Riding the waves. Quick recap. You may let go and she may not. That's okay. Like, that's on her. She may take your actions personal, but you don't. This is why we're fucking born to lead. This is why men are born to lead. Women can lead in certain ways, but they are too lateral. Their emotions get in the way. There are certain areas and times in life we are the fucking leaders, and they are incredible at what they do and the way that they lead. but they are two different ways. We do that knowing full well there are diminished returns, knowing full well we 10x for a 2x return, knowing full well we'll dish out and put out. But when along the line did you think life will be easy? Or have the assumption or expectation that it's one for one? Because when assumptions lead to bad outcomes, they're assumptions we need to wash our hands of. Pin down the facts when needed to change the feelings with examples. Important. Show me how. Teach me. I'm here. Teach me. Be fair, but declare fair moving forward. Put your pants on. Those with self-respect, they get it. You get it back and be stable. Own what's yours and support what isn't. Boys, riding the wave. Here are the metaphors or the visuals on this. The wave sets will come and go. You know what a wave set is. It comes, it comes, it comes. It's just fucking hard when you're right in the middle of it. That was me. I got dumped 4 times today. I looked up and all the lifeguards are watching me carefully. Look at this big muscly buffoon getting dragged out. You got to read the current, man. That's what a large portion of this is. You know why marriage, if you're still married or your better half or partners, or the household. You know why the household is so important? Because that's the direct and immediate environment and standards you're setting your children on, stability, lack thereof, examples, what you should and shouldn't do, male and female. What do we do? That's why. Read the current. You got to be able to read the conditions. You and your board, that's skill sets. Build yourself to be able to handle the ocean, handle the waves of life that keep coming at you, because they will come, but guess what? They'll go. You will get time to breathe if you've built the skill sets up. You need to read the current. That means you need to position yourself with family, self, and service in specific and unique ways that are not going to fuck you up. That's eyes. Remove assumptions, like I said before. You can't just have expectations if they're riddled with assumptions that you have no control over. Like, you can't. It will hurt you. Don't swim at night, right? You can't go into life blind. This is why tabs are important. This is why temples are important. Can't measure it. You can't master it. Don't swim at night. Never swim alone. Fuck yeah, the dads. That's why we're here. You've got the tribe. You've got the men. You've got this Sunday charge up. You've got your weekly tabs. What I'm going to be doing from now on to start with is going through 5 weekly tabs and giving feedback and rewriting them for you. 5 guys I have this week are Scott Davis, Ryan Smith, Nathan Hitchcock, Phil Wachner, and Bruce Withers. I will be redoing your weekly tabs for you. And with your permission, I'll share them with the tribe. Without, I'll put them in your dream team and be going, this is the outcome and the targets and actions and version. This is what we propose is probably best for you, which I think is going to be very powerful for all of you guys. I think it really is. And we're going to start layering that into your habits. Fellas, never swim alone. We're here for you. Don't fall apart, fall away. Don't swim at night and go in blind. Get clear on what you need. The tribe is here. I'm here. The coaches are here. You've got your dream teams. Remove assumptions. Life's fucking hard. So be harder. Be harder than life. And harder in a good way, in a great way. Because you're a man with so much power, but you choose when to wield it, whether it's a pen or an axe, your head or your heart. Build yourself up, because if you're strong and you've got your surfboard, you can ride the waves better and the undercurrent won't pull you away. Read the conditions and understand that this too shall pass. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Take care, boys. Have an amazing week. Great to connect with you all. Let's fucking dominate.